we took flight. Come on! Born in Bondi, southern skies ignite. From the east our spirits rise. Red, white, blue, our story told. From nothing we rose, made our claim. Eastern pride, we built our name. Stronger now, we never fall. Rooster spirit standing tall. Yeah! Come on! Feel that pride, let's go! Since the start the legacy lives. Passion, power, the heartbeat gives. Red and blue, we walk with pride. Fans by side, can't hide our vibe. Flags up high, crowd in sync. Roosters rule, we never blink. Eastern suburbs, da, 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 da. Eastern suburbs, da, 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 da. Red, white, and blue, we're flying high. Sydney Roosters reach the sky. Eastern suburbs, da, 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 da. Roosters! Get up! Feel that pride! Grand on fire, glory set. Fighting with fire, no regrets. Yeah! Every tackle, every try. Hit
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Sydney Roosters Diehards. It is Hainsey here, and we are back for your Monday news roundup. We go through the latest Roosters news, updates, and opinions from the day it was. Thank you for tuning in for your Monday evening, and I hope you guys are well. Thank you for tuning in. Not a lot to get through today, to be honest with you. Don't know how long I'll be on for. I'll be straight up with you. Don't think we're going to be on for too much longer, to be honest with you. Just a little bit of a quick news roundup for you today. As we get forward to Teamless Tuesday tomorrow, we'll film our predicted lineup for you guys. I'll be up probably either later tonight or tomorrow morning. I'll be honest, it's a bit of a spoiler alert. Not going to be a lot of changes this week, yeah. Especially when it's a little bit easier when coming off a win. So, yeah, pretty much nothing else to be really said at the moment. So, but anyway, if you're new here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the Sydney Roosters Die Hard to give us a follow on the Instagram for your latest Roosters updates, news, and opinions. We'll get to the live chat as well. We've got Jake in here. What's up, Hainsey? I'm good, mate. How are you? Always regular on the channels here, so thanks, Jake, for your support. Wolfie has another one, up the Roosters. Great to have Wolfie in here as always as well. I'll just get up the NRL Casualty Award for you, see if there's anything else to report on. Roosters. The only two are Junior Tupou. He's back this weekend, New South Wales Cup. So he's available. Billy Smith still to be confirmed. So nothing's really been said from the club either. So yeah, I don't know what to get. Oh, finally they posted it. I just seen something that was posted about me. That's from my local footy club. I have to reshare that shortly. Anyway, right, let's get. So obviously nothing really report injury wise. Junior Tupou is expected to be back this week in New South Wales Cup, and there's still no word on Billy Smith either, to be honest. Right, let's get into the news. Only two things to talk about today. The first one is that the Roosters have revealed the Bondi Blue jersey. Anzac Jersey has been announced for 2026 with the Bondi Blue for the, fifth year in a row that we've gone the Bondi Blue. We spoke about it with Retro in the past. We've said it with Lummy on the podcast last week. I love the Bondi Blue. It's one of our best jerseys, and I just feel like that we're getting to the stage now where it's just not as it's still great. Like, this is not me having it's probably our best Bondi Blue jersey yet, but I'm just got to the point now. I was like, keep the Bondi Blue, but add more to it. Add the history behind the Roosters players that have represented the country and have gone off to war or served for the country. I think Retro pointed out today with his video today. So, but anyway, so the Bondi Blue has been revealed. Obviously, we did post it yesterday on the Roosters Diehards Instagram page, where it was actually early released by Adidas, our sport manufacturer, apparel partner. So Adidas jumped the gun yesterday and posted it, which was a bit of a surprise to be having out. I think it's like the second time now that either this a bit of a communications breakdown between the Roosters and the manufacturers or the sellers. So if you cast your mind back to when the home jerseys were revealed by the club, it was announced Adidas as our apparel partner, and when it got released by the club, before it was like a bit of a pre-sale for about a week, and it was supposed to come out like during the week sometime, but I think like on the weekend, on that certain Monday, I think during the weekend, a few Rebel stores in Sydney got out and started putting them on shelves and online before the club announced it. So, which was until the club had it available to purchase through the club store and on the website. So now this happened with the Anzac jersey this year, which look, it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. Like, not a big deal, but I feel like that a little bit of a more heads up communication between Roosters and Adidas to say the Roosters, like the club are going, hey, to Adidas is like, we are announcing it on Monday, 13th of April. We'd be the first ones to post it and then have everyone else post it, which pretty much everyone does. But the fact that Adidas jumped the gun a day early, which was good for me content-wise, but like I think the Roosters wouldn't have been too pleased to see that, but I'm sure that's just a bit of a communication breakdown, and that will be resolved for whenever we do our next shot, whether it be Indigenous, maybe a Heritage jersey this year, we'll know. But we'll have a bit of a read here. The origin of the Bondi Blue. Born from wartime Australia, the Bondi Blue jersey carries a story far greater than the game. With navy dye reserved for military uniforms, the Roosters took the field in light blue, which began as necessary, became legacy. Worn throughout a time of uncertainty, the jersey came to represent more than a team. It reflected a community standing together, fighting strength in the unity and carrying the weight of those who served. Today, Bondi Blue inquires as a symbol of resilience, sacrifice, and remembrance. Worn during the Anzac Day Cup, this jersey honours those who gave everything and those who stood strong in their absence more than a jersey. A colour, a community, a legacy. So that would be part of the Bondi War or Wave, Bondi Wave. Paint a sea of Bondi Blue. I love it. Like I said, I love the Bondi Blue. It's one of my favourite jerseys that we've ever produced. And obviously first year of it with Adidas. I love the Adidas stripes on the sides, right? I do, but I've got to be honest with you. I feel like the white Adidas 3 stripes down the side overdoes it for me. If we just remove that and it's just as it is, I think it'd be the perfect jersey. But I still love it. And I still think it's one of our best ones. I just love what the Roosters and Adidas are doing. But it's hard with those 3 Adidas stripes. I think there's overdoes it, but everything else is perfect. I love the shade of light blue. The Bondi Blue is a little bit lighter than usual. Because if I get, I don't know, this might be just me, but I'll just get the recent Bondi Blue. Can you compare to the one on the Instagram post? Can you tell that it's a little bit lighter than what it is with Castle? That might be just an Adidas thing, but still pretty sick. More of a darker red this year, more bolder. Love the Adidas on the stripes there. The collar looks pretty cool. Anytime the Roosters do a collar, it's sick. Red poppy on the collar, a nice touch. The V stripes, yeah, thanks, Jake. And then obviously look at the back, lest we forget. Such a great jersey. And obviously, I love how, although I'm gotten to the stage where I want to see something different because we've seen it for the last 5 years, every time I see it, I'm like, oh, it's so good. It's one of our best jerseys, and I love how we mash a Heritage jersey into an Anzac jersey. It's insane. I love it. But let me know your thoughts down below. Just love the concept behind it and all that. And like I said, with retro, like I said, with Lummy last week, like, can we, like, if we want to keep the Bondi Blue, that's completely fine. I have no problems with that. But like we did with the Indigenous jerseys, let's have, like Retro mentioned in his video today, let's get like a player honored. Let's get a former Roosters player that served for our country honored on one of the jerseys, like we did with Arthur Beetson with the Indigenous jerseys, and what we've done with Ron Sattler and that in the past. If we have something similar with the Anzac jerseys and honor, even in that time, if we want to keep the Bondi Blue and have a Roosters player mentioned in, honored through World War II and around that time with the wartime jersey, that'd be fantastic, and that makes it more element, and that creates more and honors more part of that history. So, but that's the only critique I've got about the Bondi Blue is that we've got to the stage now where we see it every year. It's getting more repetitive, which I understand the story behind it. I understand the meaning behind the jersey, which I love about it. It's just gotten to the stage now where I'd like to see more. If you want to keep the Bondi Blue, let's add more to it. Like, let's add a theme, and let's, like we have done with, the heritage jerseys and Indigenous jerseys, which we've done in the past. The strikes should be red. Yeah. I don't know. Like, it makes sense on the red jersey, on the home jersey. The white one's more darker blue, navy blue. Honestly, I just, do we have to have the stripes? Maybe the stripes on the shoulder wouldn't have hurt either. I reckon the stripes on the shoulder, overlapping the V, that would have been good too. So that's just me. But Matthew says the Roosters have confirmed it's lighter. Oh, there we go. There we go. So the Roosters have confirmed that it is lighter, which I like. It's a nice touch. Love the Bondi Blue. Love how. Love the poppy on I love the collar. Like I froth for any jersey that it has a collar. The fact that the Roosters have got a collar, perfect. And obviously the little less we forget on the back of the collar as well. Nice touch as well. Like, it is still a great jersey. I love it to death. I just want to see more of it. Like, add more to it, add more elements to it, and it'd be perfect. Like if we want to keep the Bondi Blue, like, let's theme it to, let's honor a form. Like I think Retro said in the video today that I think over 100 Roosters players have played for the club and served for their country in the war. So it would be a nice little touch that we add on with the Indigenous design, with honouring a former, with former Indigenous players. We can do the same with Anzac Day and honour a former Roosters player that served for our country. That just be me anyway. But all in all, very, very great. You know me. I always like to get my hands on Roosters memorabilia and merchandise. So I will be getting my hands on the Bondi Blue. And I'll wear it with pride next Saturday for Anzac Day. And Anzac Day is next Saturday. That's crazy that we're flying into the season. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great day. Obviously, it's a Dragons home game, but we're going to see a lot of Bondi Blue out there in Allianz next Saturday. It's going to be awesome. And the other Roosters news we touched on today is around Connor Watson, which has been sort of circled over the last couple of weeks or so, around after the announcement of Watto being given permission to look elsewhere. Paseka is on board, which is like a Manly old boys. Paseka is on board with Manly going after Connor Watson. He's playing good footy at the Roosters. It'd be good to have someone like him with a bit of experience. So obviously it's just early stages with this again. Like I said last week, it's early days with Watto and where his playing future is. Obviously, Manly are interested. Same with the Perth Bears and PNG. I'd like to. I don't know where this is going. It'd be nice to see. Watto play out the remainder of his contract, end up in 2026, and then go off somewhere else where he finishes his career. It'd be nice for him to have, leave on his own terms at the club. But I think it's looking more and more likely that he'll be going to Manly from 2027. The thing with it though, like if you're starting to get the realization of it, we're getting to the stage now where with the side this year, Billy Smith is close to returning, whether this week, next week. It's not too far away till we have all hands on deck. Where does that leave Hugo Savala for the side? He'll probably be in the 19, but he won't be playing regularly. I think this is more of an indication that Hugo is going to be maybe the 7. If DCE plays on one more year, that leagues up the 14 spot for either Benai or Hugo. So, and then maybe with the reports lately of Herbie Farnworth being linked to the Roosters, Ruben Garrett coming, with Murray Talangi being linked with us from yesterday. I know the club last week said that it wasn't a salary cap squeeze, but is that what they want you to know? Is that what they want you to tell? And this is maybe in fact that I'm not saying that it is, but could it be a possibility? I don't know. But like I said, the club haven't even said anything about it. Even Watto hasn't said anything about it. This is all rumors at the moment. So time will tell. I don't want to see Watto leave, but it's starting to become a possibility, and which is sad enough. So tagged you in the comment from the Roosters. Which one? What? Me or the diehards? Let me have a look. See if I can find it. Oh, me. Right. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Comments. What about the post today? Or I haven't seen anything come through. Oh. Yeah. Well, I haven't really seen anything. Anyway, just flick me a message on the dials and I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, I can't really say anything. Can't really see anything from it at all. Anyway, time to move on. All right, so shout out to Valummi for this one. The Roosters player spotlight for this week. We've got Sam Walker with 1 try, 2 try assists, 69 run meters, 5 from 6 conversions. James Tedesco, 287 run meters, 74 post contact, 2 line breaks, 6 tackle breaks. Mate, Teddy was enormous. 287 run meters. He's definitely putting his case forward for the Blues fullback spot this year for sure. Toops, 2 tries, 193 run meters, 2 tackle breaks, 2 line breaks. Siwa Wong, 144 run meters, 35 tackles, and 4 tackle breaks. So shout out to Lummy for that one. That is the Rooster spotlight for this week. Yep. Okay. Let's see what else. Just scrolling through to see what anything else. Club news, something like that before we wrap things up. Like I said, guys, it was going to be a bit shorter than usual. Obviously the Knights game this week. Really excited for the game against the Knights at Allianz this Sunday night. Sunday afternoon, kicking off at 2:00. Junior rep sides. Howard Mats play Penrith at Blacktown this weekend. Yeah. Okay. So Roosters, Harold Mats, coached by Paul Momorowski, under 17 side. They play Blacktown. They play Penrith at Blacktown Saturday 11:30. with the winners to play the 4th-place Steelers in the preliminary final next week. Might be on Anzac Day on Sunday. It might be something to look forward to that game as well. And Tasha Gale will play Penrith at Blacktown, 10 o'clock. And then Lisa Fiola, they play the Tigers at Blacktown. So all 3 Roosters grades, junior grades, are playing at Blacktown this week against the Panthers in the Tasha Gale and Howard Matts from 10 o'clock and 11:30. And then at 1 o'clock, it is the Lisa Fiola Cup. So that's for the lower grades this weekend. Did I jump the gun there? Hang on. This makes no sense. The Roosters play Newcastle New South Wales Cup, 2:45 Wentworth Park on Sunday. Like, that just makes no flipping sense. Like, why couldn't that just be a double header? Start that game at midday. Maybe 2 what? Or afterwards or something like that. 2:45 Wenny Park. The same time, pretty much the same time the first grade's playing. Like, no. Just no. I know that we're trying to obviously with that partnership with Glebe, but no, just not at the same time. Like, what's the point of that? Anyway, what seats do you recommend? Anywhere at Allianz is good, mate. Any game at Allianz is good. So I recommend just getting a ticket and getting out there. I think kids go free as well this weekend, so it's great. Bring the family along. A bit of I think it's Junior Day of the theme. I like how the Roosters do a bit of a theme each week. So for home games, obviously, I'm not sure what they're going to have in store for the Broncos game, but we'll wait and see. Right, folks. Well, that might pretty much do us tonight. Like I said, not a lot to get through, so we'll leave it there so don't waste too much of your time. We'll get the team list predictor video out for you guys later tonight and then tomorrow morning. And then, obviously, tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m., we'll have our team list Tuesday posts. The Roosters will have the team announced at 4 p.m. on Tuesday. And then probably around about 5:30, we'll be back on here on the Diehards. Go through your team list reaction to that and the other news that goes through on Tuesday, Wednesday, Chalk Chat podcast. Then we might have Thursday off. And then Friday, finish up with a bit of a news roundup on Friday. Match preview on Saturday. Sunday, I am going to be at the game at Allianz for the Knights game. So there'll be no live stream watch along or match reaction because I'll be at the game. But we'll film, obviously, a match recap, player ratings, and then come home Sunday. Then weekend wrap-up / news roundup on the Monday. So that's coming up installed this week on the Roosters Diehards on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and give us a follow on the Instagram for your latest Roosters updates, news, and opinions. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, bye for now. Up the Chalks. See ya.